guys, I'm back to another video, and today's video will be consisting of my top 10 favorite Nintendo 3DS games. So, without further ado, let's begin with number 10. Number 10. The number 10 spot is taken by Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? This is probably the best Adventure Time game as of right now. The game is like Zelda 2 with the easier difficulty and a Adventure Time skin right on top. The game is really fun, and with the gameplay being really enjoyable, the game itself is really good, and it also sticks close to the show. So with the items and locations being from the show, I think that any fan of the Adventure Time series, whether you watched a couple episodes and you liked it, you should definitely check this game out, and of course to any hardcore fan of Adventure Time, the show. Number 9. Project X Zone, or Project Cross Zone, takes the number 9 spot. It is a tactical RPG that mixes various Namco Bandai, Sega, and Capcom characters, with some being not really well known, within one game. The iconic characters from those said companies like Sonic and Pac-Man are nowhere to be seen within this game. Since this is a tactical RPG, you will be moving units from one area to another. The units consist of 2 characters with a solo unit on the side, which consists of 1 character. So basically, in one unit you could possibly have 3 characters. The battle system is like a spectacle fighter with players pressing certain button combinations to deal damage to your opponent. This is a very fun tactical RPG with a nice variety of characters. Number 8. Icarus Uprising takes the number 8 spot. You will soar through the skies as you fight the evil forces of the Icarus world, along with fighting them on the ground. You have a large arsenal of weapons like bows, staffs, and cannons, just to name a few. The game is broken into chapters, and each chapter expands the story along with each chapter, having you doing different things. Some chapters may just have air combat exclusively, whilst others may just have ground combat exclusively, or they just may have both. The gameplay is very fun, and the story is pretty good as well. I did a game review on this game a while back, so if you want to check that out, link in the description below. Number 7. Mario Kart 7 takes the number 7 spot, and I totally did not mean to put it at number 7 because it's Mario Kart 7, but hey, whatever. The game was released when the 3DS was having a time that wasn't really selling that well, like it was struggling. But today, the 3DS is selling pretty well and now has a huge library of games to play with now. Mario Kart 7 is just like any other Mario Kart game, but it's on the 3DS. I'm not saying that in a bad way, since I am loving Mario Kart 8 as of right now, but you will be drifting, throwing items in order to go and reach first place. You'll be customizing your carts, so there are many different combinations to choose, and there's no actually like true like best cart, since everyone plays the game differently slightly. So the best cart to you may be different to someone else, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And I do also have a game review on this game, so if you want to check that out, link in the description below. Number 6. Super Mario seems to be a system seller to any Nintendo console, and Super Mario 3D Land did just that, push the 3DS sales. The reason why Super Mario 3D Land takes the number 6 spot on this list is because it's a fun platformer, probably the best 3D Mario platformer on the 3DS as of right now. And it's basically a 3D Mario game, but on the 3DS. So you'll be jumping on platforms, stomping Goombas, collecting power-ups in order to go and reach the end of the level. And this is a overall fun 3D Mario game for the handheld. And if I were to go and compare this Mario game to previous Mario installments, it'd probably be like Mario Galaxy, but on the 3DS if I were to compare it to anything, really. So this is the best 3D Mario game on the 3DS as of right now. Number 5. Pokemon X takes the number 5 spot on this list. Pokemon is a franchise that I really didn't get into until Black and White came out. And X is a good Pokemon game, but not necessarily my favorite Pokemon game of all time. I'd probably say within my top 5. X is another Pokemon game. You know, you go and find and catch Pokemon, defeat the gym leaders, and Elite Four to go and become the new champion. X and Y was when they finally transitioned into 3D, and the transition was pretty good but not perfect, and also there were only 70 new Pokemon to find within this new generation, the least amount introduced for a new generation, which is kind of sad. And I still find X to be a pretty good Pokemon game, but not exactly, you know, the best, but still it takes the number 5 spot on this list. Number 4. The number 4 spot is taken by a much more recent title that was released, Kirby Triple Deluxe. And Kirby is another iconic Nintendo character. His adventures on the 3DS with Triple Deluxe is another great Kirby game. You'll be platforming through various levels to go and reach the end. Nothing surprising if you played any other Kirby platforming game within the series, so you'll be sucking up your enemies to go and take their powers, and a few new ones are introduced like Archer and Beetle. You can explore different collectibles like keychains and such, and the game is very similar to Return to Dreamland on the Wii, and it really shows. And this is probably my favorite Kirby game of all time as of right now, but I haven't finished Return to Dreamland yet, and I heard that that one's like the best one, but I hear that these two games are very similar. But anyways, Triple Deluxe is my favorite Kirby game as of right now, and it's definitely worth the purchase. Number 3. The number 3 spot is taken by Animal Crossing New Leaf. In Animal Crossing as a Nintendo franchise, I never really wanted to play until the hype for New Leaf emerged. And I bought this during the summer of 2013, and I really got into it. Animal Crossing is considered as a life sim or a social sim. And I played this game daily during that summer, and when I went on vacation, I got street passes to go and check other people's houses, and that was really fun. And you could do many different activities within the Animal Crossing world, like talk to the townsfolk, buy items for your house, etc. And what I did in Animal Crossing New Leaf will always stay with me as a gamer, and I just had a lot of fun time with this game overall. And I played it with my friend, we did various activities, you know, checked out each other's towns, and I just had a lot of fun with New Leaf, and I can't wait to go and see what the next Animal Crossing game that Nintendo has in store for us. Number 2. The number 2 spot is taken by The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And Zelda as a franchise is recognized by many gamers, and I really didn't get into it until more recently. And A Link Between Worlds opened up my love for the Zelda franchise. This is my favorite Zelda game of all time as of right now, and I just love the gameplay. It's very similar to A Link Between Worlds, you know, with a top-down perspective, returning for this game. And with the amazing dungeons, the great rental system, this game is just outstanding in my opinion, and I did a game review on this, so if you guys want to go check that out, feel free to do so, link in the description below. Number 1. Fire Emblem Awakening takes the number 1 spot on this list, and it is my favorite 3DS game of all time, truly. It's a tactical RPG with many different classes to choose from, and you'll be having a variety of characters to have on your team, and each character brings something new. And pairing up your characters that are of a different sex will create a bond, and which will then lead to a marriage, and then eventually having a kid, which will then join your team. And you move your units from one spot to another to go and defeat the enemies. And playing in this on classic mode, which means your character dies, they're dead for good, is really good. I think that is the best way to play, especially since each move is critical later in the game. And there is a lot more to this game, but I do plan on doing a game review on this later in the future. So yeah, just trust me on this. Fire Emblem Awakening is my favorite and probably the best 3DS game of all time. So those are my top 10 favorite Nintendo 3DS games. Now these may differ from your favorite Nintendo 3DS games since we all have an opinion of our own. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, subscribe if you like this video and, give it a thumbs up. It gives me some feedback that maybe I should do more countdowns and stuff like that. So yeah, feedback is always good, and if you like videos like this, I do videos like this like every month, so subscribe. New videos up every Saturday. If you guys want updates on my future videos, I got Facebook and Twitter, and I do update there, a while. So if you guys want to check it out there, feel free to do so. I do also have a gameplay channel or a let's play channel, whatever you want to call it. It's called Team Sonic Plays. I post videos there every Sunday, so if you guys want to check what I'm doing there, you could always check that out as well. And I also have a whole playlist of other top 10s, top 5s, top 8s even, of other, stuff and whatnot. So if you guys want to go check that video out, link in the description below. So yeah, I think that is about it. Thank you guys for watching this video again. I'll see you next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.